The Andersen Air Force Base recently signed its first ever intergovernmental support agreement with the Guam Department of Agriculture. The partnership aims to strengthen stray animal management across the island, inside and outside the fence. Territorial veterinarian Dr. Mariana Turner says the landmark agreement was spearheaded by 36th Wing Commander Brigadier General Thomas Polensky.
He's a very passionate wing commander for Andersen Air Force Base, and he's been a very big supporter of all of our animal control efforts.
The 36th Wing will provide vital equipment, personnel, logistical support, and educational outreach to supplement local stray animal control operations. In turn, Agriculture's Animal Health Division will lend their knowledge and skills.
As we know, here in animal health, our animal control officers, very limited personnel, very limited funding for equipment and things like that. So General Polensky was willing to say, hey, let's enter this into this agreement so that we can all work together to solve this problem.
Of note, Turner says service members abandoning animals as they PCS has been an ongoing issue, one that Polensky has been working to address.
There have been people that have been unable to or unwilling to take their animals off island with them. And sometimes they do abandon them right outside of game. Sometimes they even just leave them at the home that they were at, just in a gated, within the gated fence, and our animal control officers have had to pick those up.
In one case that KUAM reported in October, 6 puppies drowned and died overnight after a visiting U.S. Navy sailor left them outside the Jigo Animal Shelter during a storm. An order instilled by Polensky reminds service members at Andersen that animal abandonment, neglect, and abuse is against the law, and breaking them comes with consequences.
And put a mechanism in place to be able to potentially impose disciplinary action for those that were not following those orders. So it's been relatively successful, and there have been cases where people, have attempted to abandon animals, and then they face disciplinary action.
Meantime, the hope is to have similar agreements with Camp Laws and Naval Base, especially with some 5,000 Marines expected to relocate to Guam.
These partnerships are so wonderful because it really starts to bridge that gap between military and locals, right? Because it's always kind of like, they've got their fenced-in borders, but it allows them to be, more integrated with our community, which creates stronger bonds so that we can all move together forward.
Mitsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.